Good day everyone. So for today's video, we will going to discuss about the absolute value. Remember, the absolute value of a number is a distance on the number line between the number and the zero without any regard to its direction. Thus, the absolute value of any number is a non-negative number. Thus, the absolute value of negative 3 is positive 3. Thus, is indicated as absolute value of negative 3 and equal to 3. Also, the absolute of value of 3 is 3. And this is indicated as absolute value of 3 is equal to 3. Since as you observe here in illustration, the absolute value of negative 3, the distance from the 0 to negative 3 is equal to 3. And from this absolute value of 3 is equal to 3, since the distance is also 3. It doesn't matter what direction it is, it talks about the distance itself. Examples: absolute value of negative absolute value of 8. The absolute value of 8 is 8, then multiply by negative outside the absolute value sign or symbol is equal to negative 8. Number 2, negative absolute value of negative 15. Absolute value of negative 15 is 15, then multiply by negative sign, and that would be equal to negative 15. Next is here in number 3, negative absolute value of 35, and the absolute value of 35 is a positive 35 also. Then multiply by negative sign outside, so it will be equal to negative 35, since negative multiplied by positive is equal to negative. Another, absolute value of 6 plus absolute value of negative 12. Absolute value of 6 is a 6 plus absolute value of negative 12 is a 12. 6 plus 12, since they are both positive sign, so the sum must be in a positive sign also. 6 plus 12 is equal to 18. Next here in 5, absolute value of negative 10 plus absolute value of 15 minus absolute value of 6. Absolute value of negative 10 is 10. Absolute plus absolute value of negative 15 is a positive 15. Minus absolute value of 6 is equal to positive 6. 10 plus 15 is 25. Subtracted by negative 6 is equal to 25 minus 6 is equal to 19.